Hello there. It is I, Uncle Bad Touch, and we're back with more of this wonderful story, Die But Once. Please watch the other two parts in this series. This is actually going to be a series, at least to the end of this. If I find more garbage stories, then it will be continued, which I'm sure I will. Yeah, and if you guys have any suggestions of genuinely awful stories that you come across, let me know. Hit me up in the comments. I might link my email. I might put my email. Because I have an email that I literally just created, so I could add an extra sub to PewDiePie. Link in description to subscribe to PewDiePie. We have to beat T series. I think I might use that for submissions. I'll just put that in the description. But yeah. We're jumping right into chapter 2. I don't know how many parts there are going to be for this chapter. You'll find out. Okay. So we're starting off with Harry's point of view. You hate me, I told him. He sighed.
I hate your father. As much as I would like to not admit it, you are not your father. I've accepted that.
Shit, yeah. Was it my eyes or the fact that I'm just top notch? Who the fuck even says that? He did the least snappy thing. Is that supposed to be snappy or snapey? Okay, thing possible. He rolled his eyes, but it was playful. I widened my eyes and drew my head back in an astounded expression. And here we view a Severus Snape in his natural habitat. He snorted and his lips curled slightly. So, sir, when am I going to do this detention? He smirked and looked up at the clock. Then that smirk was replaced with an exasperated look.
Well, seeing as it is about 2 minutes until midnight because you forgot, you can make this up tomorrow.
I laughed, and then the clock chimed midnight. Well, alrighty then. I don't know. How the heck you forget you have detention, especially with your teacher crush? Guess it's implied that he didn't actually forget, but why wouldn't he show up if it's oh my gosh, I love Snape. Whatever. Alright, so now we're back to Severus's point of view. The clock chimed to midnight, and Harry collapsed. I reached out barely in time to catch him, and carried him to the couch. He had gone deathly pale and his eyes were open. A yellow haze surrounded him, and he screamed. An unseen energy pushed me from the room, and the door shut. What? Well, alrighty then. The screaming stopped, and I heard a groan. So I tried the door. It opened, and I was greeted by an astounding sight. Harry's back was to me, showing his amazing arse. Really? Really? That's what you're thinking right now? Just oh my god, just that 16-year-old ass. Also, I asked my mom, and yeah, she said that he's underage in the wizarding community, so literally Snape's being a pedo. And erupting from it were beautiful black wings with bright green tips. His hair hadn't changed, but he was taller and more muscular. He turned to me, and I couldn't stop the widening of my eyes, so literally just nyeh, and his eyes just take up his whole face. Just nyeh. His face was more hollow, and he was like a photoshopped model. Not that I know what Photoshop is, because I am a wizard who is completely ignorant to the Muggle world. You could have just said I'm pretty sure all wizards at one point end up in the Muggle world for one reason or another. You could have said he looked like a model on the cover of one of the students' magazines that I've seen him carrying around or something. I don't know. Or maybe those aren't allowed. I don't heckin' know, but I feel like he might know. He was beautiful, his eyes glowed, and he wasn't wearing glasses. Severus? What happened to me? Raising an eyebrow, I said.
I wasn't aware that there was Lasark blood in your family.
I'm assuming that's how you pronounce that. I have no idea. His eyes went impossibly wide. What do I look like? I conjured a mirror and his jaw dropped. Whoa! Whoa, indeed.
You will need to cast a glamour to look like your old self, as revealing yourself wouldn't be very helpful to your cause. Sorry. You do seem to have a knack for them.
What? Knack for what? Saying you have a knack for something means that you have some kind of natural talent at it. Like, I have a knack for music or rhythm. You could just say, you look good. Like, no. Professor. He didn't seem to know what to say. Okay, I was saying that correctly, but also I can read. So to my pleasure, he just growled and shoved his lips on my... Wait. Where are the quotes? Someone just they just randomly ended some quotes here. What? Excuse me? Where are the quotes? Who was talking? What? I was barely able to trace his naked muscles before he pushed me out of the room to get ready. He came out a few minutes later looking extremely uncomfortable. My wings are cramped. Shall we go see the headmaster? I nodded and followed him to the headmaster's rooms. Headmaster's rooms. It's just one hecking room. You could have said, like, to Dumbledore's office. I think this is... Yeah, this will be before Dumbledore died, so you could just be like Dumbledore's office. You don't have to be like Headmaster's rooms, Jeebus Chris. I don't know what kind of voice to do for Dumbledore. Ooh, I have an idea.
Chivalrous Harry, what do I owe the pleasure? To what do I owe the pleasure? I can read.
Harry took out his wand and uncast the glamour and took off his shirt, his wings spreading. I was serving detention with this friendly little cuddle bug. I glared and Dumbledore snorted. What the fuck? When I started spasming, and then I woke up like this, and then his toasted mushy marshmallow took me here. What the fuck? Why you gotta do this? No, even if it wasn't a teacher relationship, nobody likes these kinds of couples. He turned a grin on me. What? So, like, he just, like, there was just, like, a smile, a disembodied pair of lips that was just smiling, and he was just like, attack Severus. The story keeps getting better and better. And blew me a kiss, cheeky little bugger. Well then, it's quite an honor to meet a Lasark. Oh, crap. Forgot it was quotations. Okay, I'm running out of time, so this is where we ended. There will be a part 2 for this, because I have to keep it to 10 minutes, not only for uploading, but also because my phone can't handle more than 10 minutes of video. So, if you liked it, leave a like, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and subscribe to PewDiePie to help beat T-Series, and I will see you heckers later. Bye!